Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Christine. It is wonderful to have you here. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave so you can keep up to date with the videos I post. But today I am doing another book review, kind of, or sharing with you one of my favorite books. I will link last week's video here. This is the theme for the month of May is books, and so if you want to catch up with the playlist, I can also link that here so you can keep up to date. But if you're interested in my all-time favorite novel, then stick around. So as I said, this is my all-time favorite novel. I don't know when I found it. I know I read it when I was a kid. Like I would have been probably 14 or 15, and my mum then read it to us, to all of us children, because I was like, it's such a good book, you have to read it. So without further ado, it is called An Old-Fashioned Girl by Louisa May Alcott, and you may know the author's name. She wrote the novel Little Women, which is also quite a well-watched movie. And actually, when I was looking this up online, because I was looking up to when this was printed, my copy was printed in 1911, so this is actually quite a vintage book. I had no idea, so I'll be hanging on to this. But there was actually a movie made based on this book. I think it was a musical. It was back in the 1940s that they made it, so I don't know if I'm gonna look it up or not, because you know sometimes movies can kind of ruin the book, so I don't know, we'll see. But this book, I love it. The main character is a little girl called Polly, and she comes from the country. She's been raised in the country, and she comes and stays with one of her good friends in the city, whose name is Fran. And Fran has a younger brother called Tom and a younger sister called Maud. And it's essentially just their adventures together. She stays with them for several months, and they grow really fond of each other. And then I believe what actually happened is she wrote about Polly's childhood adventures and ended it at that. And then her readers demanded to know what happened to Polly, so she wrote a sequel, but essentially it became one book. And in the sequel, it's Polly grown up, she's left home, and it's sort of about those single years, and then her relationship with Tom, it takes an interesting turn. So there's a lot to the story, but what I just love about this book are the characters. They are just so wholesome, and it's really hard to find books nowadays where characters are like that. This may not be everybody's cup of tea. I am very much a period drama and period novel kind of person. I like looking back. I like the style of writing from way back when, and yeah, I appreciate the classics. So I've never been a massive fan of Little Women. I have watched it and read the book, and I do like it, and I actually liked the sequel to it. I don't know if it was called Little Men, the sequel, or not, but that was quite good. But I love this. Like, I have read this over and over again, and actually when I was thinking about it last night and I was getting it out of my bookcase, I was like, I need to read it again. So I started reading it again last night because it's been a couple of years since I've read it. But I would highly recommend this if you can get your hands on a copy. I will try and find a link for you. I will put it in the description below and also on my blog if you want to check that out. So, An Old-Fashioned Girl by Louisa May Alcott, my absolute all-time favorite book. I think what I love so much about the main character is that she is a good girl, but she's not too good, if that makes sense. Because I've read some novels where it's like, she's just a goody-good and she's so stinking boring. That might be really bad to say, I don't know, but you know, there's a difference between naughtiness and mischievousness, and I like that she's a little bit mischievous and she's not perfect, which makes her relatable, because let's be real, if a character is perfect, they're so unrelatable because none of us are perfect. So yeah, Polly, absolutely love her. Let me know in the comments, have you read An Old-Fashioned Girl by Louisa May Alcott? Have you read any of her other publications? She's got quite a few, and she's a brilliant author. So let me know if you've read any of her books. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video this week. I hope you enjoyed it and found it interesting. If you did, please hit the thumbs up button so I know. Stick around for next week's episode. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss out. But otherwise, yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys!